shit crazy. She don't even know what she just walked into.
Alright, what's up, y'all? So, long time no see. I hope everybody is out there staying safe and doing their part, being masked up when they're out indoors and all that good stuff. So I hope that y'all are feeling okay. I'm feeling pretty well myself. Realize that I need to get back on my YouTube grind, so you guys are definitely going to be expecting to see a lot more videos from me. I'm still really trying to figure out what I'm trying to do with my channel, so the topics might be a little varying, but just work with me. We're gonna get there. Period. So as you can see by the title, today we're going to be reviewing the Rye World by Mariah the Scientist, aka Mariah Buckles. She is an Atlanta-based songwriter slash singer that's currently signed to RCA Records, as well as Tory Lanez's little record.
You're not going to jail. You're going to prison.
This is not her debut album, so this is her second studio album. And it's definitely a vibe. I want to say it's a lot different from a lot of the music that is currently being put out. It's very, I want to say, dark and depressive, to be honest. But, you know, if you're into that type of music, or, you know, if you're into, you know, that neo soul, slow R&B, definitely should give this album a try. And so what I'm gonna be doing today, I'm gonna go ahead and rank the songs in the album from my least favorite all the way to the ones that I like the most. I'm gonna put those towards the end of the video. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just give my review for the songs. There's 10 songs on this album. So like I said, the album's not that long. The songs could be seeing. So Mariah, if you are seeing,
you know what? What was that?
And so Mariah, if you are listening to this, girl, we want bridges. We want bridges, we want choruses, we want outros, we want intros, we want all of it, okay? The song should not be on the album if the song is not at least 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I am so tired of hearing 2-minute songs. The songs be bops, and then it's only 2 minutes. We got, what, an intro, a little chorus, maybe a verse, and then the chorus, and that's it.
No, I wasted my money. So send me my money back now. My Cash App is open.
Like, we need longer music, please and thank you. So, I think outside of that, though, this was a very good piece of art. So, let's just go ahead and get into it and, you know, talk about some things. And so, before we get in, I do want to go ahead and put in a little disclaimer, just let you guys know that this is my opinion and that the way that I'm ranking these songs do not have to, you know, be your ranking of these songs. Very obvious for some. Not obvious for others. Stupid. When it comes to my least favorite song, I don't want to say I don't like it, because I really would listen to the whole album, you know, without, you know, skipping or anything like that. It's more so just the songs that I wouldn't necessarily, you know, like, oh, you know, pull open Rye World so, you know, we can play this. Like, it's not bad, but it's not, you know, number 1, top 3, top 5. And so with that being said, top 10 is, is you'll actually notice that both of her features, I feel like that the features were really additives. Definitely, you know, kind of just solidify her as as like a songwriter, as, you know, a singer, but wasn't really necessary to bring this album together, in my opinion. So, like I said, the least favorite that I had on the album was Walked In, featuring Young Thug. It was a very, you know, like, sexy, seductive song, which I felt like that song, out of maybe like all of the other songs, that one maybe was like the most out of place, because, you know, Mariah the Scientist, she definitely goes through a lot of different topics in this album, like suicide, depression, a whole bunch of, like, you know, dark stuff. And with this one, it was just more like a sexy, seductive, but I did get very like Bonnie and Clyde vibes. I did like the nice Young Thug feature. Like I said, he definitely came in and, you know, pretty much just backed her up. Was like, yeah, this is Mariah the Scientist, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, I didn't really care for it because, you know, it's a feature. You know, I'm really here, you know, to expose myself to Mariah the Scientist. I do love a nice little Young Thug album. Even like the beat definitely was, you know, more of his style. I feel like versus like the real like slow, sad, soppy stuff that we're gonna hear later on in the album. So, yeah, I mean, I'm here for it, but at the same time, like, camera had knocked over to the left of the bed. But, okay. But, so it's like, I'm here for it, you know, like I said, it's the validity for me, but, you know, girl, where's the next song? So, who's next? The next after that, number 9 was gonna be Always and Forever with Lil Baby. I think that this was actually one of the singles that she had put out. Obviously, because Lil Baby is one of the hottest rappers out right now, and so it would only make sense for her, if she does have a record with Lil Baby, to go ahead and push that out as a single. So before the album even came out, I've been out almost a month now. So yeah, before the album came out or whatever, she had dropped this song and I think maybe like 1 or 2 other songs on the album, kind of like giving us little crumbs and stuff until her release date. So any beat that Lil Baby gets on is obviously going to be fire. Like I said, he definitely came on there. He did what he had to do. Like I said, it's definitely the validity for me, the fact that she was able to get Young Thug and Lil Baby, on her album. Like I said, 2 of the hottest rappers out now. Well, Young Thug definitely, is paving ways for people. So I definitely, like looking at how, Young Thug influenced Lil Baby's career, I definitely would be pretty hyped up too, right, to get them features.
I know that's right.
When it comes to the topic of this song, I felt like it was more of like the highs and lows of a relationship, like the push and pull, like, you ride for me, I ride for you, you go through it, I go through it with you. That was more so the vibe I got. I mean, it's not really, I guess it's the same topics that we usually hear when it comes to like a man and a man and a woman, on a record. But it was a nice little track. That was all of the features. So like I said, there were only 2 features, only 10 songs. So my least favorite solo song from her was the All For Me. Like, even now as I'm thinking about it, I can't even remember how really that song goes. Very just, I want to say, if anything, kind of just escapable. Meaning like, it goes in one ear, goes out the other. A nice tune, nice beat. Like I said, there's not a song on here that I would press, skip for. I would listen to it. But once again, it's not something I open my playlist up and, like, press. Number 7, Impalas Air Force Ones. The intro, I want to say, like I said, when we get to like the 7 to like the 1s, these, like, I really do like all of these songs. So I can say it was pretty hard outside of like the top 2 to pick or really like to rank these, because the intro was really, really cute. Like I said, she really snaps when she comes in. She's like, take me to your leader, passenger, your 2-seater spaceship.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
Period. So for that to be the intro, it gave me very like shroomy, very like otherworldly, outer space vibes, and really like set the tone for the album. I feel like it was more so of like a cliffhanger, because the song had like a very like upbeat, positive, like an upbeat, positive mood vibe, but it's kind of like a calm before the storm, because we already know that we're finna go on a pretty dark journey that is going to evoke a lot of pain, for the singer. Very cohesive piece of art. For this to be an intro, this is pretty much one of the best intros that I've heard in a while. I would really have to look at the other albums that I have in my phone to like look at and compare the different intros, but Mariah definitely did it with this one. So number 6, I put as Revenge, and so I definitely feel like she snapped, because I felt like she was setting a tone. And it definitely gave me like Rihanna vibes, like the good girl gone bad. Because if you really listen to it, it's really a story about like, I guess like how she kills this man, and she's basically like at the funeral up there, next to the mother, next to the friends, hugging the friends, oh, I'm so sad, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. She's up there reading your eulogy, about how she's going to see you in the next life. And basically, at the end of the day, she's the one that killed you. So it's just like, whew, like, what can we do? What can we do? One part of the song that I really liked was when she acknowledged that he was no match for her. Like, this is chess, not checkers. And so there are a lot of innuendos in the song, and like, so you definitely have to listen to it more than once to really kind of like get everything that Mariah is throwing at you. And so I'm definitely here for it. I'm surprised it didn't make top 5, but Revenge is definitely a song. Open up my playlist and press play too. Okay, so now we're in the top 5. So like I said, my top 5 might be different from your top 5. Boo-hoo, this is my top 5. So number 5 is Aura. I really enjoyed the melody. I played this out because this is one of the songs that she dropped as a crumb before the album, and so I was definitely like anticipating this album And one of the reasons was because of Aura. Like, I can say I've like just streamed Aura numerous of times. Like, I can say that she's definitely gotten my coin out of me. I really appreciated the background vocals and the editing and the mixing and mastering of this, just because it sounds just, like I said, very out of space. It takes us back to that intro, like that otherworldly, outworldly type of feel. And this is really one of the more chill songs versus one of the darker ones, like I said, like a Revenge, where, you know, she's killing boyfriends and stuff.
What?
Or even one of the more crazier songs that we still have yet to even talk to. One of her better songs, or bestest songs on the album.
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Number 4 is R.I.P. So this was the first song that was released on the album, and this is what really had got me into her. Like, the song itself is mwah, mwah, chef's kiss. Like, I listened to this song so much. I really think that what attracts me to the song is the tones and minors that are used in the song, because I feel like that those tones and those minors aren't really used in like popular music. You know, we more so do like sharps and, you know, like positive tones. And this, like I said, just her album having like this very dark tone and like using like those minors and stuff, like the little creepy music or like the creepy pianos and stuff like that. I'm really here for it. I didn't realize for the longest time that my favorite part of the song was basically her talking about jumping 48 floors off of a building, committing suicide about a man. Like, girl, that is a lot. And like I said, I listen to the music. I do like to bop to the music, but you know, like I said, with all of the down tones, you know, you can't listen to it every day. Like I said, I can't say that I wore it out, but like I said, when you're listening to something like R.I.P., those type of energy and vibes and stuff definitely get on you. You know, you definitely have to shake it off, you know, maybe with a little Nicki, a little Cardi, a little Meg or something like that. But like I said, R.I.P., it's a good song. Number 3, the song is called To You. I felt like she wrote this about me and my past. The song is very, very relatable. And it has that dark tone. She uses, like I said, the imagery of, you know, grave, being covered in dirt. And it's really just the whole vibe. And it made it to the top 3 because, like I said, the beat drops. The beat drops, I think, only literally like twice in the song. But when the beat drops, it literally feels like the whole world stops. Like, y'all gotta stream it. Definitely give her some streams for that one. The producer definitely put his foot in the song. I don't know who was producing. I'm gonna look, I guess, and we'll talk about the production or whatever, or I'll mention production towards the end of this video. Alright, what's up, y'all? So it is Editing Troy. Hey, I was just editing my video and I came across this point and realized that I never actually had looked up to see who the producer was. I hope y'all like my Lilo and Stitch. This is Stitch, my shirt. Very comfortable with my glasses on. But I did went ahead and look to see who the producer was. It does look like it's going to be this guy named Unicorn Waves. I believe he's going to be located in Toronto. One of his most recognizable credits is going to be Zayn, one of the off members from One Direction. So yeah, like I said, he definitely understood the assignment and did what needed to be done. But production definitely did what they had to do. The mixing and the mastering, everything, like I said, To You, it gave what it needed to give. It's very simple, yet at the same time, it's a lot going on. Like, there's a lot of like little sounds in the back. So it's very stimulating. And yeah, like, I love it. And so number 2 on the list is Brain. And so the only reason that it's not number 1 was because I literally couldn't decide which one out of Brain and number 1, like, which one is going to be number 1. But Brain, I think, is more so growing on me now because I feel like I've outplayed number 1. So now it's like, okay, you know, let's go ahead and give number 2 its rotation credits. I actually didn't really know people could still make music like this. Like I said, it's just very sappy, and it's something that instantly gets into your feelings. Like, you know, have you ever been in the mood where you wake up in the morning and it's like you already know it's just gonna be a bad day? You're not even finna try to be happy, so it's like, you know, you finna put on some music that makes you, or maybe it's like raining outside or something like that, and it just got you feeling real gloomy. Definitely something like this to go ahead and amplify that mood. Not saying that, like I said, that's, you know, a vibe, but it's definitely a vibe. Like I said, this gives like after breakup music, very soulful, very relatable. And like I said, when she snapped, just her wordplay in this, like I said, she has very good writers. I did look at the writing credits for a lot of the songs. She does have some very good writers, but I do also see her name in there. So, you know, she has some very good wordplay. So, like, for example, in this song, she says, like, feelings of mine and feelings of my imagination. And that, like, the wordplay, like, get into the wordplay, get into the music, get into the beat, get into the mixing and the mastering. It's really good. The producer understood the assignment, period. Okay, so now we're at number 1, and that's gonna be Maybe. It plays right after Brain. Like I said, Brain gives you that, like, you know, sad, sappy feel, and then, you know, which is kind of like one of the stages of depression, and then you get to Maybe, which is pretty much like a song that, like, thinks about, you know, like, maybe I should have did this, maybe we should have did that, you know, and it's, like, filled with regret, and it just makes me feel, you know, about just, like, all of the things that I woulda, shoulda, coulda, did. Like, very relatable. And that's why I said, like, the proof is in the pudding with number 1. So, like, there was really, I guess, at the end of the day, there was no competition on what song, I guess, in this album was the best. Maybe took the cake, ran with it, and Brain is literally trailing not far behind. But other than that, like, blew it out the water. Academy Award winning song. She just snapped. Like, the song just gave what it needed to give all around. I am very sad though that this song, I don't think it's more than 3 minutes. Or actually no, at least this song is 3 minutes long.
And
But once again, Mariah, we need bridges. Like I said, for you to be pulling out these masterpieces out of wherever, we need them to be more substantial. We need them to last a little longer because, you know, like, the vibe and the energy that the song gives out only lasts so long before, you know, you have to replay it. And, you know, I'm from the East, you know I'm knucking if we bucking. She snapped. So like I said, you have to give her the props where the props are due. I'm very proud of her overall. I do think that this was a very, like I said, cohesive piece of work. I feel like that this was something that, you know, chef's kiss. She put it out there, and excuse me, I haven't really been seeing people talk about it on Twitter. I haven't really been seeing people streaming it. So, you know, I don't know if, you know, the production team, you know, producer, song, you know, we got a good cohesive piece of art, but maybe marketing is lagging. Like, you know, I really don't know what it is, but I definitely want her to go far. I definitely think that if this album was put into the right hands, it most definitely, you know, can get some awards, you know, like, because if we look at the people that they're giving awards to now, honey, like I said, we can listen to this and we can start to round up some awards.
I said what I said. Okay, well, what you said was some bull. But you don't like it. You don't like it. I sure don't like it. Well, then, what you want me to do?
I do hope that you enjoyed my album review. There are going to be more videos coming soon. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below what's your favorite song of the album. Do you not like Mariah the Scientist? Is it too dark for you? Let me know your thoughts below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into some things in the comments. And so with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Got me thinking like, damn, who you? Sit around and tell me one thing opposite you do. After I put the time and effort just to see this through. You threw me wrong for the 360, show me the real you. Refuse to compromise about my life. If you don't like what you see, then go ahead, walk about my life. Dub gang, catch me out in public cause I'm about that life. Friends cute and they chilling with me cause they about that life. Period.